I'm going to be ranking every single one of my football tops out of 10. There is a lot to get through. So, first, the 26-27 home shirt. As many of you know, I am a Dortmund fan, evidently. This one, I can't say it's one of my favourites. I'd probably give it maybe a 7 out of 10. Second is the special kit we had, I think it was the 22-23 season. This one has got to be one of my favourite Dortmund tops. Obviously it's very retro, very 90s, luminescent sleeves. Obviously the all-around pattern on the actual black is pretty clean. Probably give that a solid 8.5 out of 10. Next I have got the 2012-2013 Champions League Dortmund home shirt. Again, very clean. Obviously that year we lost to Bayern 2-1 in the final, which obviously has its sore memories. But this one all around, Royce on the back, obviously arguably the greatest Dortmund player of all time. Well, I'd probably give that a solid, what, maybe 8 out of 10. Next, I have got the home shirt from, I believe it was a 23-24 season. I've got to be honest, I'm not a massive fan. This was actually a fan design. So Dortmund that year had put out a post saying that they were going to choose the best fan design. Obviously that being the top of our stadium, all this. I'm not keen on it. Again, I'd probably say maybe a 3.5. So this one was a special kit in 2024, again, Borussia Dortmund. Marco Reus on the back. When it comes to special kits, I would probably say have like the best taste. I'd probably give this maybe a 9 out of 10. Next up is the last season's away shirt. I wasn't too keen on this when it first came out, but it's kind of grown on me. I'm probably going to give that a solid 7.5 out of 10. Next up, the 1920 Cup kit. So Dortmund release a Cup kit every year, and this is probably my all-time favourite. I'm obviously going to give that a 10 out of 10 because, like I say, when it first came out, it was the only top I wanted. It wasn't until recently that I've actually purchased it, so this one's a weird one. I used to do a lot of goalkeeping many years ago, and when I played for my Saturday League team, that was the choice of goalkeeper kit. So it was the Bristol City one, obviously the name on the back for me as well. I've got to be honest, I do have 2 Bristol City goalkeeping tops. One is black, and then obviously I had this one, which was the first one that I had. I don't really know what I can say about this kit because, like you can see, it's a little bit all over the place with the colours, meant to distract the opponent on a one-on-one, apparently. Never worked for me. It did the job. I had a lot of good memories in this kit. I would probably say solid. I'd probably say solid 7.5. So this one is my hometown team, Scunthorpe United. This was last year's away kit. It wasn't until recently that I just got this signed away at Brig from a few of the players, a few returning players. So it made me love the top even more. I'd definitely say a solid 9.5 out of 10. This one is a very iconic one. Too far for Ronaldo to think about it is probably the thing that's going to come to mind. So this is the 2008 to 2009. I think it was the 3rd strip, if not it was the away one. I'm probably going to give this a solid 9.5 out of 10 just for the pure iconic free kick he scored. It was insane. So next one, obviously the 2016-17 Champions League final Real Madrid jersey. Obviously again with Cristiano Ronaldo on the back. One of my favourites, I got gifted this one a few years ago. All around the purple, lovely colour. Noodle hair Ronaldo obviously was the one that wore this. I'm probably going to give this a solid 8.5 out of The next one in an ever-growing collection is the 2017-18 home shirt for Real Madrid. I'm going to give this a solid 10. You can't go wrong with this. This is the ultimate best. Next one, and near enough the final one. Obviously, this year's Portugal top from the World Cup. Again, Cristiano Ronaldo on the back. Obviously, it's classic. It's just red. It reminds me a lot of the 2014 kit. Probably going to be a solid 6 out of 10.